All right. So, I want to tell you a little story that I don't know whether or not it's in my grandfather's book, but my mom told me this story. So, for those of you who don't know, my grandfather was former Arizona Governor Evan Meacham. Now, back then, when he was running for office, Um, he got approached by the local Good Old Boy Network. Back then, they were labeled the term as the Phoenix 40. And basically, they invited him to come to a five-star restaurant in Phoenix. And in a booth, they wined him and dined him and said, "Okay, here's how it's going to work. Um, we're going to help finance your campaign. We'll also give you positive media coverage in the radio, the newspaper, the TV, you name it. And all you have to do for us in return, you'll get elected, you'll have access to all the power and money you want, but all you have to do for us is sign into law legislation that benefits us and veto legislation that doesn't." Now, of course, back then, he was a more rare breed of politician nowadays. He had more integrity, having been a World War II vet, among other things, and a constitutionalist. He said, "No, I'm not going to be your puppet." Well, at that time, they also ran two other opponents against him in the election that year, a Democrat and an Independent, and he actually beat them. And that didn't work. They ran a recall election against him. When that didn't work, they coerced most of the legislature into impeaching him and convicting him. In fact, my Uncle Dennis told me recently about how they told one senator that if he didn't vote to convict him, they would call in all his bank loans and parcels on all his land, wrecking his financial dealings in business. Now, I want to put something in perspective here. The average state senator, if you look up on, Google, an Arizona legislator like a state senator only makes about between $24,000 maybe $27,000 a year. So it's not that hard to intimidate or bribe an elected official like that into doing your bidding. Campaign contributions, lavish trips. Oh yes, this all happened back in the 80s. And if you think that stuff like this doesn't go on anymore, I'm sorry. I've got some beachfront property in Arizona to sell you if you think that's the case. No, it does go on. And these power broker packs probably go by another name nowadays, whatever they want to call themselves. They have a concentration in Phoenix, the East Valley, and Tucson. So, you don't think this goes on in cities like Mesa or even at the county level with the board of supervisors? You don't think discussions like this take place? You better expect it. That's what these people want. They want a puppet. Regardless of party, they want a puppet that will take orders and implement their agenda.